Hello everyone, welcome to Space Engineers Battleship Build Episode 4. I have some SPRT assailants to break down, and I need to also start building a base, so time to get down to it. So as I break these guys down, I think what I'm going to do is just take the materials straight from them and go ahead and apply them to the base, because I'm getting plenty of steel plates from these guys. Like, the thrusters alone have plenty of steel plates in them, along with all of the armor blocks, so I might as well just go ahead and apply it straight to a base rather than storing it anywhere. So I've picked a little kind of nook inside the asteroid that I think will work pretty well for me. I'm just going to go ahead and say screw it and build, and whatever I come up with, I'll figure out a way to make it look good. Generally, whenever I go ahead and draw down a design, it's never really turns out like the drawing. Wait, what's the yeah, okay. It never usually turns out like the design I intended, to where pretty much the best way to do this is to freeform it. I think this area back here is going to be large enough for a base. Like I said, I just picked a little nook inside this asteroid here, and I think if I make a wall and then go from there and make floors in the back, I should be okay. I don't know how many steel plates I have left. I've got plenty of volume in my inventory, but I don't know how much of that is steel plates. It's probably mostly thruster components. But, okay. I also don't know if I can make this airtight or not. I believe in order to do that, I'm going to have to make fully enclosed rooms with these armor blocks. I'm not 100%, but we'll see when I get to that point. Right now I'm doing pretty good as far as like oxygen bottles and hydrogen bottles. Yeah, that looks about right. All that space back there should be enough. I still have 2 of these SPRT guys left. That's the big opening right there. It's kind of off. It's at a weird angle. I don't know, maybe I should, yeah, get it to where it's lined up from there to there. I did just lay down all these blocks, though. I don't know if I want to go ahead and take them apart again. I think I'm just going to keep going with it. So I've gone ahead and made the Elite Welder and the Elite Grinder, just because this would take forever if I didn't. I mean, you can see each block right now. It almost is instantly done as soon as I start welding on it. But this is also going to use a crap ton of my energy and my steel plates super fast. And I can only carry about, I think it's 1,200 in my inventory. So yeah, I'm going to have to make several trips in order to finish this wall off. Alright, so about 30 minutes in and I got the wall done. I'm building a connector right here so I can connect up my ships. I now have a refinery and a generator inside the base. And I'm trying to basically take all of the cargo out of my ships and permanently put it in the base. Because, I mean, what's the point in having a base if you're not going to store your stuff there? I am using a crap ton of my steel plates. And, come on, this shouldn't take too long to finish. I want to go ahead and take all of the pre-mined minerals that I have inside my yellow pill ship and go ahead and put them in the secondary refinery. That way I have two different refineries working at the same time. There's no point in having 2 if you're not using 2. So let's go ahead and move the yellow pill ship over. I just need to make sure I have enough room. I don't want to end up hitting what I've already completed. You can see the shelf inside the door right there that I have the refinery and everything sitting on. Come on. If only I figure out how to make warheads actually blow up the inside of an asteroid, then I could get rid of all these obstructions. Sadly, that's not the case. So let's get maneuvered in here, and then I will transfer my cargo. As you can see, there's more ore than I can really process with this small ship, so it's going to really help having this secondary refinery. Let's see, yeah, move that there. It's probably a good thing that I have more uranium. now that I have more ships to feed, I kind of need more fuel. Lucky me, the sun's kind of rotated around to give me a better view inside the asteroid. I like and both dislike some of the holes in this thing. I mean, it's nice having the rotation of the sun and being able to see what I'm doing, but like, there's too many holes in here to where if I get more SPRT assailants, then I may be in trouble because they might just be able to come straight into the base. But yeah, I need to make an outcropping because I think I'm going to put a gravity generator in this thing pretty quickly. And then I should be able to break down the rest of my ships if I choose to. I'm not sure if that private sail, if I want to break it down or not. I may. Wait, is that? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I may break it down, but it depends on what components I still need. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this veranda, I guess, and then be right back. There we go. That looks pretty decent for an entryway to the base. I should be able to land small ships on that too. It should be wide enough. As you can see here, like I said, I have my small reactor, and I have a refinery, which should be working away at everything. It needs some light, though, out here. Come on. The hitboxes for that are kind of weird. Okay, this should be good to go. Yeah, I'm just going to turn up the intensity and the radius. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see no problem. Everything's lit up pretty well in here. Those might be a little too bright on the entrance. Well, no, that's okay. Alright, what do we got to do next? So as you can see, I've added quite a bit to the inside of my base so far. There's going to be 2 rooms on the side, and I've got all this trussing in the middle. Sadly, though, I'm running out of steel plates. I keep having to make more, and I have plenty of steel, kind of, but I have to rely on the slow speed of the assembler in my starter ship, and I'm going to have to, like, expand pretty soon just to be able to make steel plates at a much faster rate. So, sadly, it's going to take a little while, but I am making progress. So things are taking way too long to complete. I've decided to go ahead and just make some assemblers and put them inside the base now, and I'm going to have them work in tandem, so they're going to help each other out for whatever's in the production queue. As you can see, I need steel plates out the wazoo right now. I also made a large cargo container, and it's what I'm moving all of my current inventory in the ships into. That way, just in case I need to take a ship out, it's far less risk, and I don't have to worry about losing all of the stuff that I've built up so far. Well, the yellow ship is gutted. I moved the assembler and moved the refinery, and now I have a big hole. I'm going to have to fill this with something if I want to take this out for, like, combat runs or something like that. You can see this is finished over here. I have to finish the second assembler, which I should have the components for, I believe. I did break down the refinery, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this thing doesn't just fly apart if I take it out. And we got to match up the colors. I still have the ore scanner and all that on here. I'm probably going to have to move that to another ship, or make a dedicated ore ship and mining ship. Because again, I just basically tacked everything onto this yellow pill starter ship just because I had to. But let's get this out of here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and move the other ship, the mining hauler I think it is, and go ahead and take everything out of it. Yeah, the mining carriage, that's what I mean. Go ahead and take everything out of it and move it into the large storage container as well. Oh, hey, look at that. We got what looks like a military mine layer. I think I have a new target. I'm going to go ahead and get that. Yeah, get the mine layer. It shouldn't be too hard to get. They're not really heavily armed, but they do have mines on them that you have to be careful of, because if you hit them, you could potentially damage your ship and the mine layer itself, to where basically this whole piracy endeavor will be bust. So let's not do that. So I'm closing in on this guy pretty quick, and I still have holes in my ship. I need to go ahead and fill these up so that I don't have parts flying off in case he blows me asunder, I guess. For some reason I'm having trouble getting these. It must be because I'm moving, but the blocks are not wanting to show up when I'm looking at the other blocks. Not sure why. Yeah, it's got to be because I'm moving. I have my inertial dampeners off, and the ship's inertial dampeners are off, so maybe the game just doesn't like it. Yeah, that's weird. Why is it doing that? I did add a couple more gyros to this thing, so it should be easy to turn it and get this ship back to base, no problem. The military mine layer is a much larger ship, though, so I really hope I have enough power and gyroscopic turning, whatever, in order to get this thing back. We're closing in pretty close, and I have a second contact now. It's an incisor. It's coming in to protect the mine layer. Yeah, you can see it coming in at the 2.78 kilometers. Oh, I gotta slow down. I don't want to run into this thing, and I can't remember what kind of guns it has on it. As long as you approach this one from behind, I think it has a blind spot. Most of the SPRT ships do have rear-end blind spots, which is nice, but the larger ones also have rocket launchers, which is something you definitely have to be careful of. And that incisor's coming in pretty quick. I'm probably going to have to deal with him first before I get this mine layer. I've only got one landing gear on the front of my ship too, so I hope it doesn't get damaged and it's enough to do what I need to do. Yep, I got the incisor coming at me. My shields are holding for right now, it looks like. It's probably firing at me with one of the smaller weapons. Let me see if I can go out and disable him. Come on. Yeah, you keep firing at the ship while I come after you. Oh, that's not a smaller weapon. That's the full-size Gatling turret. I gotta be really careful here. This is actually a large ship. I didn't realize that. Do not turn around. Just keep... Yeah, there we go. We got him. Now, where's my ship? Ah, there we go. He should be flying back just to get repaired. I mean, the game's not going to repair him, but still. It would be interesting if the game was capable of, like, having the NPCs know, hey, this guy's got to be repaired here, and then sending them back into combat. But for right now, I'm going to exploit the fact that it doesn't. And we got to catch back up again. I should be safe. I shouldn't have to worry about any enemies coming in. And with that turned off, I think I'm coming in from behind. I'm not really sure. I need to build a camera on the front of the ship, because if you jack into the camera's view, you can actually zoom in. So that would really be nice, because like a lot of these ships, it's so far off it's hard to tell from which angle you're coming in. People also use the cameras as a means of sniping enemies as well, because if you put them directly on top of a row of missile launchers, you can pretty much use them, like I said, to snipe enemies with. So just going to do some fine adjustments, and I'll be right back. I'm close enough now that I can tell more detail on the ship, and the back end of these mine layer ships, the thinner, slender end, is pretty much what you're aiming for. Oh, I'm getting too close. He's firing at me. Why are my shields orange already? That's not good. I need to get in his blind spot. They're red now. What the hell? Okay, I should be in his blind spot. Alright. Now if I go ahead and pull in from right here, I think we're going to be able to take this guy out. I just got to close the distance without going to either side and getting in range of his Gatling turrets. Actually, I don't even know if this guy's got a rocket launcher on it. If he does, I'm boned, because rockets go straight through my shields like they're nothing. Alright, we're closing pretty good. Once we get to that 500 kilometers, that's when those Gatling turrets should be able to reacquire us again. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's fully charged. I hope the shield's going to be holding. Alright. We're still... No, we're falling behind a little bit. Yeah, speed up a little, close the distance. Like I said, I just want to get into that 500 kilometers range so that I can try and maybe see if I'm in his blind spot. Come on. It takes forever whenever you're trying to like do all these micro adjustments. I mean, you can do it right on the first try if you just get correctly positioned. And that's all I'm really trying to do right now. Oh, what's that down there? An SPRT Eradicator? I don't know what that is. Well, maybe we can close the distance in time to get the mine layer and get out of here. What the hell is that? Maybe I should go down there and take care of that first before I take the mine layer. I think I'm going to try that. I hope. He's closing in fast, so... Come on. I need to find out what the hell this is, because I don't remember what the Eradicators are capable of. Alright. Whoa! 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 No, 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 no! Oh, crap, I gotta close in and take care of that rocket launcher. Oh, God, no. Oh, my God. Please don't. Are you freaking kidding me? He destroyed my respawn ship. The one that I've had forever. Oh my God. I just had to start completely from scratch. That's some bullshit. I'm really pissed off about this. I don't want this respawn ship. I had a nice one over there. Oh my God. You have no idea how upset I am that I just lost that ship.
Brother, your death will not go unavenged. Venus, Dr. Wu, you done fucked up now.
I am so angry right now. I'm back at base, and I think it's time I build some sort of combat ship. I mean, it's just like Conan says.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of your women.
Well said, Conan. It's time for war. With that said, I think this is the end of this episode. Next episode, I'm going to build a combat ship. Later, guys.